Okay, can we just let's get
I like that.
Oh my god, he did start. Please stop.
Welcome to the Josh Knows Nothing podcast. Happy Father's Day.
Jesus.
This is what fathers sound like.
I love you, son.
Hate it so much.
Love you, daughter.
Why was it just
Which one was worse? Son or daughter?
daughter so much?
Yeah,
worse?
daughter's always worse. Yeah.
Because it's like I feel like anybody can call somebody son, you know, like any older dude can just be like, "Come here, son,"
Daughter.
you know, but nobody says daughter.
Fuck.
Okay, just enough.
Welcome, everybody, to the Josh Knows. You already did that part, didn't you?
Sort of.
I'm your host, Josh, and with me I have
Cletus.
Cletus over here.
Cletus Bigglesworth.
What's your favorite? What's your
Hentai easy.
every time it's hentai time. I also have Anna.
Hi. So abrupt.
Oh, Emily's here too.
Hello. Hello.
That's Josh Knows Nothing ASMR.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I can't.
You've been
Here we go. Here,
a
look.
very
Look.
bad
Here we go.
boy, Travis Snyder.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay,
Let's-
do we want to? What do we want to talk about first? I already forgot.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day to all you fathers and out there.
Yeah. You came.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I had a fantastic Father's Day. Thanks for asking. Why are you shaking your heads? What is this?
You
I
acted
am a
like
father.
somebody asked. Like,
I did.
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
Nobody asked.
No. I like it was just the way you said it was like you were answering like a legitimate question that like Alex just telepathically was like,
Yeah, nobody asked. Nobody wants to hear how your father is.
no, that's
it's true. Honestly, nobody cares.
I care.
I care tremendously because it's my day, and I get whatever I say goes because I'm the father.
Yeah.
It's true. If I want to sit on the couch naked and fart on it, I can do that.
Yeah.
Please
It's Father's
don't.
Day.
Wearing nothing but white New Balances.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please don't.
Go spend hours at Lowe's for no reason.
Claim that you know more than the Lowe's employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Why are we describing my
Just
father?
laugh-
Like, what is happening?
when he asks if I need help, I laugh at him in like a classic anime style. No.
So you're just Ron Swanson? Isn't there a whole scene?
He's not.
that?
He doesn't laugh
Or
like
he-
an anime.
Yeah, but he's never laughed at an anime.
He doesn't really laugh ever, but no, doesn't he have a whole encounter at a Home Depot?
He just I think he just says, I know more than you.
He walks away and he's like, okay. Love it.
And it's true. He
Yeah.
does.
But yeah, did you have a good Father's Day?
I did. I woke up. I had a peach scone. You made peach scones,
I did
which was
make
nice.
peach scone. Little inside.
What?
Because
You
of
said
Hobo
inside?
Johnson.
Well, yeah.
Little inside joke.
That's all. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, but they don't know.
They don't know who's hobos.
I
Johnson?
said Hobo
Hobos
Johnson.
can't be fathers.
Hobos Johnson?
Hobo's Johnson.
And then let's see. We went to our father's house, and I surprised him with a ton. I gave him a Jar Jar Binks, which he loves Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, he's the biggest fan.
He is the biggest fan. I would say that if he could, he would probably watch all the prequels and just have like only the Jar Jar Binks parts.
I think like when he passes, we're gonna have Wisa in Big Doodoo on his on his tombstone.
Misa Boombad feel bad.
Wow.
I think
Alex is going to deliver his eulogy like all in Jar Jar Binks speak.
Oh yes, incredible.
Misa miss my father.
Oh God! You'll buy a cameo of the guy reading it.
Oh, I did want to mention that. my Father's Day gift, another gift that I got,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
a cameo from none other than Shoe Nice himself.
The legend.
the legend. The man, the myth, the legend.
I'm going to play it for you guys once I find it.
And while waiting, do you think that Shoe Nice will donate his body to science?
God, I hope so.
I feel like they could learn a lot.
I think they could too. Like the how much a human body can take.
Yeah. The limits of human endurance.
Well, let's see. Let's find it here. There it's not.
You're killing me.
Imagine if I planned this. All photos.
I'm trying.
Oh, here it is. All right. I can't move it onto the big screen, so
Seriously?
You're not
Oh, let
gonna
me-
you're not gonna cut this out, are you?
no, I'm not. Here we go.
They have to be able to, well,
sure
I guess
play
they already
Hey
watched it.
Joshua, Shoe Nice again. Remember me? I'll basically game face either way. Happy Father's Day to you. I said a happy Father's Day to you. A happy Father's Day to Joshua from Anna and Oliver. Even though you're a little dumb and a little short, they love you anyway. Happy Father's Day to you. You're not like complete dork nerd, bro. You're just a little short and a little dumb. Have a wonderful day, guys. Be safe. Thank you.
How do you feel getting ragged on by Shoe Nice like that?
I gotta tell you, it feels great.
Honestly, that was like the funniest thing because like they do have you like put like a couple little insults in there that you'd like to incorporate. But then like when he came back to it after he was done singing, it was like he had to think about it for a sec and then came back to it. He's like, well, you're not completely like.
You just straight up stopped his song to just let me know that I'm short and dumb.
Sad thing is, it's like Shoe Nice has like a decent voice, dude. Like, dude can carry a tune.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then he goes in.
Game face.
Yeah.
This dude's a legend, though. I thank you so much, Shoe Nice, for reminding me how short and dumb I am. I remember watching his videos when I don't know. I feel like since it's been like over a decade since he's been
Yeah,
around. Like,
he's one of the OGs.
yeah, he's one of the OGs still kicking.
Yeah.
So I remember watching him eat deodorant and thinking, dear God.
Please don't let me.
Yeah. The Elmer's glue.
Yeah, the Elmer's glue one was tough. The tampon,
Oh, yeah.
especially.
Tampon.
Dude,
was
the
really bad.
tampon one's rough because like, do you remember like in middle school when they showed like they put a tampon in a cup of water and they show you like how it absorbs stuff? Like, imagine that like trying to like work its way like through your intestines and shit.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
no. It's not designed to do that.
Oh my god, Meat
That's for
Canyon
sure.
has 1 million followers.
So this one, Shoe Nice when he's Marge is one of my favorites. I really do like that. Here it is.
Hey everyone, Mark Simpson again. Well, basically, I'm a mess.
So right off the bat, he's saying he's Marge Simpson, but he still does his classic Shoe Nice stuff that Marge Simpson wouldn't do. So he's already breaking the character.
The makeup is so disturbing.
Wait a minute. This reminds me of the Sonic in the wheelchair. That wasn't him, was it?
No.
Oh god, no.
No, why'd you say it like that? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to do something like that, but
No, but
that guy was
this
depraved for
this
sure.
gives me those vibes, but no, it's not him.
Complete mess. I mean, iDubbbz, Max Mo, Shoe Nice helped you guys out for years. For years. I'm trying to get off alcohol. I know I look better, but I'm going insane. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
This is a shot. He put a lot of shit on the line for you guys, man.
About to take a shot of 90 proof.
Sorry, I was just doing bong hits. Chill out, everybody. everybody. Mr. Simpson just wants to do a shot. I don't like 90 proof. I usually just drink wine coolers. You know? Either way. Time to work, getting face, get sad Mark Simpson face.
Dude, I'm sorry. But this stuff, this is why he's a god.
Yeah.
I would believe that there is like fanatics out there that think he is a god. Like the Church of Shoe Knights.
Absolutely. Oh God.
He is the chosen one.
Yeah.
The savior.
He's the only reason, and it's the only reason why he can drink all this. Like, what is it? Was it moonshine that was like
Oh, he drank like
120
100%,
proof,
like,
like
yeah.
crazy shit.
it was like
you go.
90% alcohol.
Shoe nice. No, Mark Simpson.
You forgot. You bastard.
Jesus.
Oh my god. I just have one more thing to say, guys.
Spoiler alert, new Breaking Bad movies, Hank Schrader didn't die. Everybody up against the wall. DEA, Albuquerque. Thank you.
There was so much there.
There was so much.
He is truly a prophet.
He is a prophet. I'm not exactly sure of what, but what?
Hey, didn't you get bugs exterminated? What is this?
Yeah, they said it could get worse over the next 7 days.
Could get worse.
Yeah, as they get all flushed out, you know.
I gotta tell you. Okay, we'll go to that. So, I was sitting at the desk,
Yeah, this
doing
is kind of funny.
like, super busy work, playing video games, and this guy came up to the house, and apparently he's some sort of bug exterminator.
Is it like the Orkin Man or something? Like,
No,
I don't
it
know.
was. Let me look.
I got the email somewhere, but he came by and he said that the whole neighborhood is getting a discount because the whole neighborhood is getting this service done to get rid of pests like ants and wasps and centipedes and all that. And he came out there and he started talking about all this, and I hadn't really planned on it. I've noticed a lot of ants and stuff around here that are already annoying, so I'm like, oh,
Greenix.
Greenix.
Greenix Pest Control.
And I was like, oh, well, I'll listen. I'll see what you got to say because we do have kind of an issue with
Dude
that.
rolled up on a Segway, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he rolled up on a Segway, first of all. You have to listen to a man on a Segway because they always have something to say.
yeah.
oh yeah. Especially in Mansfield. Like,
Well, he had this little iPad with him because, again, he came in on a Segway and he showed me all the bugs that he'll get rid of. And as he was showing me all these bugs, every single bug was on my house, or around me. Like he's like, yeah, we take care of ants. An ant literally crawled up onto my arm from the table, like one of those big ones. And then he pointed out like 2 or 3 different spiders that was on just on the front door,
Yeah.
like around us. And it's like things that I haven't really taken the time to notice.
because we've
It's
just
just
been like so busy, just
Yeah,
trying
but
to.
so busy. And then there was a centipede that was like in our bathroom not too long ago. Like, I fucking hate centipedes.
Dude, I killed
I'd
one
pay
on the steps
anything
the other day.
to- If I could pay someone to go out and assassinate all the centipedes
I would.
on at my house, like he'd go and physically choke them to death with his finger.
Like,
Like
oh my
tweezers.
God.
Yeah, tweezers.
Ugh,
Like, take that little.
Yeah, I would do it.
I would do it. Well, anyway,
I would give up like Netflix.
as
for
he's
that.
giving me a spiel, he's like saying all the insects, and it's like he put me in a box where it's like I can't say no. I feel like because if I say no when all of this is around me and he has already acknowledged it, it's like no, I'm okay with that.
So you know what he did?
I'm okay with living.
You know what he did? He came and got me.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure, so I came and found Anna. Like, hey, you need to come talk to this bug guy. But
He's like, because I don't want to like make a decision without you.
It's Bug Catcher. He's a Pokemon trainer.
Which was basically, can I have your permission to sign up and get rid of all the bugs?
pretty much. Well, he
But yeah, I mean, even down here, I mean, we've seen how many different types of spiders, and I was like,
I hate it.
I don't like
But-
it.
I feel like he just came up with a Ziploc baggie full of bugs.
That's what I
and
was
just-
gonna say. I feel like he just came on the property and he had like he had like wasps and stuff in his pocket. And he just kind of threw them out into the yard.
Yeah.
And
Go, my children.
Coyote Peterson
he had like a
situation.
tube that runs down his pant leg of ants, and like when he
Oh,
stands a
no.
certain way, it opens like a little.
He just clenches his
Lever.
butthole. Like,
they're in his head.
Gross, man.
And then like
Nasty.
all these ants, you see like an army of ants coming out from his pant legs. The thing is he was wearing shorts, so you would see them coming down his leg.
it's all like they're like weaving through his leg hair.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate it.
So do they come out once or do they come out multiple times?
Come out quarterly.
Oh, nice.
So
So did the first treatment yesterday, and then they'll do like a second one in like a month, and then after that, it's like every 90 days.
yeah.
Was it a decent price for?
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't bad for what I assumed.
Like the
that kind of
initial
stuff.
one was like half off, so
Do you feel like you're playing God?
A little bit.
I sure hope so.
Death.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the guy was super nice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, and did his job very well. So if he did jip me, I would still congratulate him because he did a great job.
well, there's
Telling you
like
that.
there's like a guarantee too. So like if in like a couple months we notice that we still have a lot of bugs, they'll come out for free and like
Yeah.
retreat and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
It's like he wasn't actually an exterminator and he just sprayed
Yeah,
this
my credit card
agitation.
information is now on the.
Oh my god!
On the
but
dark
of course,
web.
it like put Oliver into like a tailspin because like when people come over, this kid turns into a psychopath. Like he was
Does he bark at him? Like,
no, he like kept
No,
trying
this
to
kid
come
ran out the
outside.
front door and pushed his Segway over.
Yeah,
what?
With no hesitation.
no warning.
He wasn't trying to push it over. He was just pushing it because it was on wheels, standing up. So he tried to push it,
And it fell over.
and it went like off into the grass, and like Otto did it for a little bit, and then it just fell.
yeah.
I was like, Oliver, what are you doing, man?
doing?
You can't be doing that.
And so like we told him to go inside, and what did he do? He came out the other door and came running around.
came
I'm
around
like,
the
you're
car,
a
"Hey!"
freaking
Like
psychopath.
he's waving everything.
Like,
Okay.
so then Josh put him on his Discord and had him talk to one of his buddies for a while.
I had to babysit him through Discord.
He's like, "Can you tell me how to start the game?" It's a cat.
What?
Oh, it's a raccoon.
Oh,
What?
There's a raccoon
wait.
out that
Was
window.
it a raccoon? Oh,
Dude, okay,
there's a raccoon out the window.
I just looked out the window and like in like the leaf well of our window, there's a freaking raccoon.
What?
Just
Did he
like,
leave?
yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I
You want to go
saw
out
it.
there and chase him? We'll do the science thing.
you
I'm
scared
insane with anger.
You scared me though because you started staring out the window and yeah, we just watched
I saw
signs,
something
so I'm
move
just
and I was like, okay, it
trash.
seemed like it seemed furry, so I figured I was okay. But as I looked, I was like, what in the hell is that? And it was a freaking raccoon.
Please, can we do the science thing?
I mean, we could, but
Nobody's gonna
We're
know
recording
about
right
but
now.
you guys.
who plays who?
Unless you both want to take your phones and do an audio recording of yourselves, and then we'll play them both at the same time.
I don't trust my phone.
And we'll hold on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
I'll have to,
hire
like-
a homeless person to come
No,
out.
I kind of want
We'll
to
chase
put
him around our
like
yard.
like an apple or something out and see if he'll like
yeah.
come back. Not that I want to encourage raccoons.
You
to,
should.
like-
He's
Encourage
probably like, oh look, a way in, and then it's a window.
All right, we need to get to our first topic because
Yes.
we haven't even
I've-
gotten to anything.
I've
yet.
wanted to talk about this for so long. I finally found something more awkward than our actual proposal.
And it's what's even better is the man
His name
who
is
in
Josh.
question is a novice kisser named Josh.
Yes.
So should I play the? He finally has a successful kiss.
No,
or
no,
the-
no. That's this. No. No.
Okay, I'm trying to make this stuff.
It's paused already. I already paused it.
Okay, you did.
Okay.
I believe you. All right. We'll just.
Well,
you want
is
to
it
just get
this
right
one?
into it?
Where's the other one? Oh shoot!
I mean, this is his first kiss.
I know, but okay. No,
And this
you got
is
to
his
play
first
this one
failed one.
first. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to do the failed one
Here we
first.
go. Cringe at first kiss.
Okay,
This is for a show on TLC called Love at First Kiss.
which is basically people volunteer to randomly just make out with a human being, like, and you'll see the most awkward situation on the planet, and then they can propose to them
What?
at the end of this, like if they find somebody that they connect with. Yeah.
Just from one
Yep,
kiss?
that's why, love at first kiss. Like they don't know anything about each other really.
TLC.
I know. Yeah, TLC really does these people dirty.
Yeah, we're learning about how to create unstable relationships.
That he's a really great kisser for sure because
Okay.
I really have
Keep in
tried
mind.
everything with dating. I've dated online, I've hosted singles events, I've approached strangers in random places. So I'm ready to try love at first kiss, and maybe this will be the magic I'm looking for.
Keep in mind, this guy never kissed a girl in his damn life.
I think I am definitely more confident this time because I've already had that first kiss out of the way. I think my strategy is just go for the kiss. Maybe I'll be able to like slip tongue, and then from there
God.
things take
No.
off. And
Already bad.
So this guy doesn't kiss. Like he hasn't really had his first kiss. And he's already talking about like
Slipping some
I'm
tongue.
gonna slip
And I'm
in
like,
some tongue. First of all, you never say that.
this kid watches so much porn.
Oh yeah,
He's just
maybe
like-
I'll
I want to lick her teeth.
Oh God.
maybe I'll give her a double wide surprise.
God. Okay. All right.
who knows? Maybe she's my first girlfriend.
First girlfriend, come on.
Oh,
And like TLC did this girl dirty too. Like she's tried everything, and they give her to him.
Yeah, I will say
Dang.
that they do not help out the people that they get on here at all. They've got the worst camera angles on these and the uncomfortable silences that you know they piece together.
Oh, absolutely.
And the room, he go there. So she's already in the room. It's like it's just all white.
It's like
That's
what
all you can
it's like
see.
what Vogue uses, like when they do like photo shoots and
Yeah,
stuff.
or like if you're kidnapped by aliens and you just wake up, or like no Squidward. In the
Yes.
what is it, Caveman episode where it's
Yeah.
just like all white
yeah,
well, it's all chrome, but
or
yeah.
chrome.
yeah.
So he's about to walk in the room. So they haven't seen each other yet. Oh, here
And
we
that's the thing is one person stands in the middle of the room and the
You can
other
see
one
his shadow
walks
when he
in.
walks out. That's awful.
Look at him.
So he's like slightly slouched and like.
Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, how are you?
Good. What's your name?
Emily.
He already got way too close.
Oh, the uneven, ragged breathing.
Dude,
The smile.
dude. He hasn't stopped smiling.
He's got like a chin dimple, like in like the most unfortunate area.
I'll tell you what. I mean, it's. I guess I could see where it's kind of. I mean, I want to say cute, even though I can see him right now on the screen. It's like, oh, he's obviously nervous. I get that.
Yeah, I get
The
that.
problem is that he is way too fucking close to her. Like he's like right there, just like.
There's some like jerk off cameraman that's behind this. He's like, yeah, dude, you just want to get really close to her. Women love that.
Like, it's not even that yet.
He's like, guys, wait till
Make
you
sure
see
you
what I
breathe
did.
directly on her face.
How would you approach that though? Like, would you just run in there and just grab him and kiss
Dude,
him, or like,
I
what
watched.
do you do?
I watched a clip of a dude who like came like sauntering in, right, and he literally just grabbed this chick, kissed her, and like walked in. He went bye, and like we just walked out. I was like, did you just go from straight to gay in like 10 seconds? Like what just happened? It was the weirdest experience. But yeah, I mean these are rough, dude.
It's like that. Fuck. Who did the song? Your Kiss is on my list.
Oh,
Hall & Oates. Yeah. The Kiss is on my list of things that made me gay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Can I kiss you?
He asked. That was nice.
What?
Yeah, consent. He kissed her
So
cheek.
he kissed-
and
he
gave
kissed
her a
her-
little
Didn't
hug.
even just kiss her cheek.
He
He
was
like
like-
kissed her hair on top.
He
of
hugged
her.
her
You
shoulder,
kidding?
like he put his hands on her shoulders, went in and leaned it and kissed the side of her head on her hair. She like it wasn't skin, like kissed her hair.
in like the most awkward way possible.
And then leaves.
Leaves.
Boom, dude, that smile, dude. Hold on, I gotta
Like
go
you
back
doesn't
to
even
it.
look at her.
Dude. That ain't right.
You think he donates to like Twitch streams?
No, dude. This
think-
is a
you're
guy
saying-
who has too
I-
many
you're
OnlyFans
saying he's a simp.
subscriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Queen.
I'm gonna get the girl.
This guy's
My
like
queen.
this guy's like 2 steps from being an incel.
Yeah.
I hope he finds.
So
you know.
he.
Oh wait. Wait, does he have a back tattoo that I just saw?
She's like, she's,
Look at her. She's like,
she's
"Are
laughing.
you
And
kidding
he
me?"
slow walks out of the room like he just killed it.
Is that all?
I don't know. I screwed up?
I don't know what happened. That was more awkward than I anticipated it was gonna.
Yo, what do you mean more awkward? Okay, obviously, first of all, you're on the learning channel.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
you're
I
in a
always thought-
bright ass white room.
That's true.
Like you should be surprised that a human being walked around that corner.
Yeah. And not like a horse or a
Yeah,
car or something.
yeah. Or like an amusement park ride. Like come on.
See, man, I'm telling you, I've always thought TLC was tender love and care.
It's the opposite. They have the fake kind of like, oh yeah, we care.
That's
and,
true.
Oh, little people deserve a show, but then they like turn it into a like some sort of Jersey Shore like
Situation,
reality
yeah.
show with just for views. Which I get it. They're a business. They got to do that. But they do not do these people any favors.
They're learning about the depths of human depravity. That's what the learning channel's
All right.
about.
The bowels.
All right.
We got one more
So
video
he
from
changed his
Josh
clothes,
here, and where he finally has a successful kiss.
and it's so rough.
How old is this man?
He's in his like mid 20s.
Okay.
Maybe.
features-
Actually, is he in his 30s? I don't remember.
I think they say to this.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it
Like
going?
on the very first
Yeah.
one, I think they said it.
Good. What's your
Oh,
name?
their smiles like
Roxanne. Nice
Did you
to
see
meet
how she walked up there? Was that not weird to you guys? Or
I think she's perfect for him.
Oh wait, it gets better. Just wait till you see how she kisses, dude.
you know, she
The
she walked up like she just. I mean, I think it's probably the heels, right? Like she must not wear heels.
She doesn't look like the person who would
But
wear
she
heels
walked up
very
like-
often.
Their
like an alien.
their facial structures like remind me of each other. They just seem like really compatible. They seem like they'd be a couple.
Okay, just
So-
watch.
Either
Just
a couple are
click it,
related.
click
One
it,
of the two,
click
yeah.
it. Oh my god.
Good. What's your name?
I'm Roxanne.
Roxanne. Nice to meet
She
you.
also does not wear like
Can I kiss
dresses
you?
like that, so it's very. Dude, he keeps his eyes
Eyes
open.
She's just so they're kissing right now, and they're pumping.
God,
They're pumping their kiss. Like
You could hear the rustling of the fabric
God,
of
I
his
hate
shirt.
it. God, I hate it. Dude, the best way I heard it was that she kisses like she's being held hostage.
it's like she was a rape. Like she was sucking his life force.
She's a dementor.
Hey, you know what? If it gets the job done for him, you know
yeah.
what?
Look at him.
She
He's
goes
not
back
complaining.
in.
He's like,
Yeah, you know what? They're having a great time.
marry me.
Oh, that comes later.
Oh, going for another. Ugh.
Dude, right?
Pulling
Kiss
on the lip.
teeth, dude. Oh, she looks for pull.
Right? Like she kisses like she's being held hostage.
Yo,
I hate it.
She does seem to be very. She's like bent backwards a little bit. Okay, this one seems a little bit more weird.
resisting.
Well, it's her first kiss too, right?
No. She's just a person.
I think it's supposed to be about him, right?
It's
It's nice.
whoever the subject is of the episode.
It was so quiet. It was nice.
Now,
It's all right.
if you skip ahead, I think you'll see the outcome of this.
Bye. That's good. Thank you.
She walks
Maybe.
away.
Yes. So good.
Where?
Yep.
He did it.
No.
Yeah.
Did they not show it?
Awesome.
He's got his shirt unbuttoned. He's like,
Damn.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did it.
You never know.
Pumping the fist, pumping the hair.
Feel
They don't
on
show
cloud
it.
nine right now. I feel like
He proposes to her.
Unbelievable.
And
This is
she
one of the best
says,
days of my life. To
She
have
says
that
yes.
Magical kiss finally comes true.
It's not on this
I'm for
clip,
sure
it's
going
on a
to this
different
meeting.
clip.
I want to get to know this girl.
Yeah, he proposes
Aw.
to her. Yeah.
Well, I hope it works out.
It's awkward as hell.
You know what? I think it probably will. I mean, if she said yes, then
yeah.
I think
They might be at the equal levels of unsound judgments that, you know,
yeah.
it'll work out.
Yeah.
Proof that there's someone for everyone out there.
True.
I mean, he seemed like a very nice guy. He's just nervous. She, same way. I mean, who knows? I gotta know more about the show, to be honest. Like, what if they all haven't kissed anyone? It
No,
sounded like
they
the other
haven't.
lady.
It's
It
just
sounded like
him.
the other lady She just hasn't had a date in a while, right? Or she's never had a.
She just hasn't found love.
Yeah,
she's tried everything.
Might have kissed then. At that
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with if you've kissed anybody before or not. It's just people willing to try and find their true love just by kissing somebody, like not really knowing anything else about them.
Yeah.
Like there's a clip down there that says thanks for kissing me. Like, you know what I mean? Like some of them are rough.
Do you think that this makes God angry?
Probably. He's like, oh jeez.
all that work. And this is what it's come to.
Good Lord.
let's-
And now we're gonna harsh transition.
Harsh
it.
trend. Yeah, I don't have a good way of.
Just read the title.
Yeah, go ahead, Alex. Read that for me.
Nationwide Luciferian March roll out on June 21st during solar eclipse. Ring of Fire.
Okay, first of all, this dude down here looks like
After
Darth Maul.
crazy leftists tore down virtually every historical statue in America, Satanists may be planning to erect Luciferian statues in their place.
Erect.
Okay, so you guys remember a few years ago when they took down a bunch of the Confederate statues?
Yeah.
Well, these guys are talking like they they want to erect Satanist statues in their place.
The Satanic Temple.
And so they organized a bunch of marches like around the world today, at least 9 in the U.S. For a one world government. Not sure exactly what that entails, but yeah.
I'll tell you what. I don't care what you believe in. I think it's completely up to you as to what you want to believe in, how you choose to live. As long as it doesn't directly affect me, I really don't care. You know? So
Yeah.
if they want to have marches, sure.
I was just really confused because I went to search something on Google today and the number one trending search was Luciferian marches. I was like, what's going on?
Jacksonville,
Oh,
Florida.
dude,
That sounds
Cincinnati
about
and
right.
Columbus?
There we go. We're gonna have to send Pyatt on
Oh God.
a trip, have him interview people.
Oh no.
I do hope that my Lord and Savior Baphomet recognizes me.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Dude, that one was nuts when like the original dude reacted to the other dude reacting to him and like they all said it at the same time. I was like, I don't like that.
Notice me,
Should I call him? See if he'll do it?
No.
It's
not live
on
right
the
now.
21st, so it would have already happened.
Today, dude. It's today.
It's 10/18.
No, I know. June 21st. Like, yeah.
I know, that's
it
what I'm
happened
saying. There's
today.
no point in doing it because it's today.
Yeah. Well, 11.
We are
they
on
go
the
on
same
till
page.
11.
Get out there
2
now.
p.m.
Yeah,
to
by the
11?
time I get him on the
Oh,
phone.
that's the one in Oregon. Oh, so he's got plenty of time. He's going to Oregon.
yeah.
Yeah. So just wanted to.
I'm not really
Let
sure
y'all
what.
know.
Yeah, I mean it's.
It says the marches are intended to create chaos, and it's been speculated by some that demonstrators may even try to erect satanic monuments.
See, if they're intended to make chaos and has nothing to do with why.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're just trying to make chaos, why?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Well, like if it was for a specific thing, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But if you just want to cause chaos, like
Wait,
Yeah, if you're
but
intent.
to take down
no, they already took those down.
Confederate
They already took those down.
statues
They already
to
did that.
replace them with.
No. The Confederate statues are already gone.
I know, but I mean, like, to
Oh, well, obviously
erect
they're-
them in
they're not
their
gonna
place.
stay, obviously.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they're not
that's-
staying, but you know.
I feel
Well,
like, what's the point of taking down the Confederate statues?
Yeah, I mean I think that's the point. They're just trying to make if they're just trying to create chaos like the article says, then yeah, they're just doing it to, make it a situation even crazier than it already is.
It's so weird though. Like,
For the there's no reason behind it. Like,
you never
I understand
hear
like
from
why
these
the
people, and all of a sudden-
I understand why the Confederate ones are getting taken down. Like there's a reason for that.
Well, yeah.
But to put
that's what-
down to put up these
Yeah.
just for the sake of chaos, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's
That
stupid.
doesn't compute.
Chaos.
chaos.
I gotta say, I blocked out literally everything you said, but the word chaos. So I'm back now. All right, let's.
I'm woken you up.
So yeah, I just wanted to kind of let everybody know that was going on. So
boom,
if you're
boom.
anywhere near there and you heard about any of them, let us know what it was like, or if you participated.
Yeah, some man with horns peed blood on my car yesterday.
Oh my god.
Imagine these guys meeting. Like you've got the Black Lives Matter. Then you've got the crazy other group, whatever they're calling. What, Antifa?
Antifa?
Is that the other group that's out there? I don't know.
I actually
or
haven't
the one
heard
that people say that they're out there.
I don't think we've heard from Antifa in a while, have we? Not really.
I feel like there's competing groups out there, aren't there?
No, there's Chaz.
Fucking Chad.
Chop now, come on.
Chop. Yeah.
Wait,
We could just change the name of.
why is it Chop now?
It's they changed the name for.
'Cause it
I can't
was-
even remember why they changed
Because
it.
it was like
They should have called
Capitol
it the Chads.
Hill. What Capitol Hill?
Autonomous Zone.
Autonomous Zone. And what does it now stand for?
I don't know what it stands for now, but they changed it because people were applying negative connotation to it or something.
You can do that with anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, is Chop any better?
Yeah, again, I'm not sure what the OP. You can look it up right now. You have Google at your fingertips. Come on.
So do you. You have a phone. What the fuck?
I don't want to be on my phone during the podcast. It's irresponsible. You're at the center console.
Anyway,
wanna
we
see it.
have fucking chicken to talk about.
All right. PS5, Xbox Series X. Honestly, I don't care which one you're going to get because there's only one real winner here.
Xbox.
No.
No, it's the KFC
Console.
console. What is it?
The KF console.
KFC console. That's all it's
Yeah.
called. That's what it's called. There's a little ad for it. Here we go.
Introducing the KFC console.
Oh my god.
Power your
Twitter,
hunger.
It's not gonna work. Power your hunger. Let's see if this works. It doesn't work. Dude, what is this?
Dude, if you just search
While
KFC
the world
console,
awaits the release of new gen consoles, it looks like we have a surprise entry. Blah blah blah. I don't care. I want to see where it.
dude, just search it on YouTube or on Google. It comes right up.
Why'd you bring this up then?
Because I figured the link would play. Just pick one, anyone, and try and click on one of those.
I don't want to do it.
God, I hate you.
I'm just
Okay,
should've said this.
basically, it's KFC is trolling with their new gaming
Here it is.
console.
Not a lot of details about the hardware are given because, again, obviously it's a joke. But they said at least you get a chicken chamber and cross-platform compatibility. It's like two things. That one of those being like a real thing, and the other one like not. But imagine having your own chicken chamber. If I had that with the Xbox, the original Xbox One, that just gets overheated so easily. I mean, you could easily put a little chicken chamber on top of that and
That's
cook chicken.
accurate.
Hey, you know what? I watched a video of a guy who he cooked a little bit of like Wagyu steak on his CPU. So, you know, like it happens.
I've seen that video.
It's incredible.
Yeah, the console's 4K, and to rejoice, you get to play games at a whopping 120 FPS.
Xbox killed it with the response, and then it says, "Can you lay it sideways?" Because everyone's always like, "Oh, can you put it sideways?" Because their console got shit for it. Because like, "Oh, can you put it sideways?" Because most people like to have their because the way that the entertainment stand works, or wherever they put it, normally they have stuff going sideways. So
Yeah,
their Xbox might not necessarily work
sideways.
like that.
And you know, that's a good question. Why do they keep designing consoles standing upright? Like, who has that much room under their TVs? Like, that's not a
Nobody.
Or
standard.
who wants to play that game? You know, like it just gets knocked over, or
Yeah.
Oh my
Like-
god, yeah. I feel like that was half the problem with the 360. Because
Yeah.
you got Red Ring of Death
Yeah,
because you
if it
knocked
got
it over too many damn
got
times.
tilted any direction. All you hear was, "Oh well, my now I can't play Mass Effect 2." It completely destroyed it.
Yep.
It's dead.
So
Can you lay it sideways? Did Sony?
I don't think they did.
Long ago, the four nations lived together. in harmony. Then everything changed when KFC attacked, and it's Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox Series X, and Steam. Oh my god.
Incredible.
G Fuel about to start a console war with this one.
I would like to see the video, please. Click on it.
The video will work. It's working.
Fool.
Dude, props to their freaking marketing department. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, this thing's awful. There it is.
Dude, look at it.
KFC console. Yeah,
There's the
front
chicken
hell slides
basket,
out.
chicken
Look at the
chamber.
dude. It looks
It's
dope
just
as
an
hell.
oven. It's
It
just a
does
little
look
oven,
dope.
but True 4K, 120 FPS.
Power your hunger. I'll tell you what, that console honestly looks better than. I like that better than the PS5.
I like the tagline "Power Your Hunger" because you will go hungry buying this console.
Not really. It has a chicken chamber.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's powering your hunger. It's not, quenching your hunger, and it's
Can you quench hunger? Or do you quench thirst?
You can quench
satisfy hunger.
sure.
I'll tell you what, no one is quicker to correct people at this table than Quench. Are you serious?
What?
I'm just saying.
Saying.
But I mean, you get what I'm saying.
No,
I get it.
Power your hunger. Make it more powerful. I am so hungry. Please.
I mean, it's obviously not
Oh,
real.
I get what you're saying. Make your hunger worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. I
Fantastic.
mean, haven't you gamed? Like, you've been so into a game that you just haven't eaten?
You do that this
Yeah,
morning.
but if I had a chicken chamber, I could just get in there. I'm too lazy to go anywhere, but if it's just right across the room from me, perfect. I don't have to go to another room or anything to get the chicken. It's just there, already cooked.
Well, I'll tell you what. All right. In order to segue us into the next one,
Okay.
I will properly use the word quench.
Okay.
So we have smart cups here to quench.
That's
Our
it.
thirst.
There
That
you
was
go.
it.
That's
Beautiful,
the segue.
Alex.
Yeah, I did it. I'm so proud.
All right, Anna, you're gonna have to explain
I'm
this
so
one
proud.
because this
I
was your.
am. I know. I am.
You can click on the tab. That'd be helpful.
Can I at least see a tab, bro? Okay, so I was watching TikTok the other day, and this chick I was watching, she had one of these, and her dad's best friend owns a company. And so I looked it up.
Yep.
Turn your phone off, dude.
I am. Mm-hmm. I did.
And it's actually really interesting because it's called Smart Cups, and everything's made and manufactured in the U.S. I think it's based in California. Yeah, Mission Viejo, California. And they basically 3D print the drink to the bottom of this cup, like in like a powdered form. And then once you add water, it fizzes and mixes itself.
I will say we're not getting paid for this at all. So
It's just super cool. It was so unique.
Yeah, we're learning.
So I bought some. They have what is this? A magna cum latte, which of course the guys have been saying magna cum latte.
Yeah.
And then raspberry lemonade. So I was gonna.
Do you have to? Should someone take video here so we can put it on our?
You don't have to, like, if you like look them up at all.
Well, Emily could do it. Right?
See it. Basically, you just add like, I think it's like 8 ounces of water is like the preferred amount.
We're learning here on the Learning Channel.
You can see.
How long does it take for it? To,
Not super long. Like you can already see they're starting to fizz.
What the frick?
And
Wow.
they stir themselves as it fizzes. It's super dope.
Potions.
it's going in my body.
Magical.
Yeah, but they started with energy drinks just because,
That's the fad.
Yeah, people drink energy drinks. But it's kind of neat because you can bring it anywhere without having to lug like bottles or cans or anything like that. You can have any drink It's just like in a little empty cup. You don't have to worry about it spilling or anything. And you can add whatever liquid you want to it. So like they were talking how theoretically in the future you could, have like alcoholic mixers that you could just add your shot of vodka to or anything like that. And also it being like a medicine delivery system. Like you could have whatever the dosage is directly imprinted into the bottom of the cup. And then once you add your liquid, say like less for adults just because they need to get it down or more for kids to kind of mellow it out, then you always knew it doesn't matter what liquid you mix it with, it's going to be 10 milligrams of that or 5 milligrams of that. So
you have medicine in a cup like this.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a plane.
Are you shitting me right
plane
now?
crashes. You don't have any water.
Spit.
All right. Yeah, we'll
Pee in it.
Will your pee? How about human sweat? Tears.
Do
Is there a
whatever you
limitation of what kind
I
of
don't
fluid?
think so.
I can think of a lot of fluids that can come out of the human body,
Why
and
you
I would
gotta
like
be
to know
so
if each one would work.
freaking gross?
Human cheese.
God. You're
So
nasty.
what flavors you got? You've got the cum one and the
coffee
lemonade.
and a raspberry lemonade. You are annoying.
Well, let's try it.
Like the coffee one's pretty well done.
Okay,
I know
let's
Emily
give that a
wanted
try.
The coffee one.
Raspberry lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade.
Yeah.
I want to try all of them.
Okay, here's a coffee one. It's not super cold because my water wasn't really that cold, but
Thumbs up.
this one's almost done. It's not quite.
So this is just coffee.
Yeah, it's just like a coffee.
I don't like it. I gotta be honest. I'm not a fan of the coffee.
Is that the same one I just had?
Yeah. It's just weird because it like tastes like coffee, but it looks like water.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky, but like you could add milk to it.
I mean, it definitely tastes the coffee part of
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, it's not bad.
Like it serves its purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily what situation why I would get this.
The raspberry lemonade's pretty good.
Yeah, I've had the raspberry lemonade one. It's pretty decent.
Let me try that one.
But like you could add like sparkling water to it if you wanted to make it fizzy, like that sort of thing. But the coffee one has 0 calories,
Let me try that.
That's probably one.
That's the only one I haven't tried.
0 cholesterol, 0 sodium, 0
Just wanna
carbs.
try mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, the coffee one is like, I don't know. It's something my body just like it identifies a threat. And I'm not sure why. The lemonade one is better.
Yeah, the lemon one's actually pretty good. I like
Yeah.
that one. The coffee one.
The coffee one just kind of freaks you out, I think.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think-
got like the coffee one has like B3, B5, B6, B12. Like it's got like nothing else in it. Like it's
Yeah, it activates my body's fight or flight response.
they do have caffeine in
Danger.
them though. They have 125 milligrams of caffeine. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought they were kind of interesting.
I wonder where the idea came from. Like they just had like mold in a cup one day and like let's pour water.
No,
in it. And, I wonder if you can make the mold taste good.
I forget what he said. Like kind of sparked his thought process. It was in like their company video.
Something I think that
and like everything's biodegradable in these cups too. So like it
If-
kind of helps in that aspect too.
is this the only thing that they make here? Just these cups?
Yeah.
Because I think if you had some sort of, and they might already have something like this out here. It's cool that it's already imprinted onto the cup,
Yeah.
which is cool. But if I'm thinking for like, say like the military, if they wanted to use something like this,
Oh yeah.
because with my job, I work with the survival side of it. If you had like little tablets that you just put in to change this, and just put it in your water, I think that would be way more useful because instead of having to carry around a bunch of cups, you can
Yeah, but
just have a bunch of.
that's kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
like
but that's
drink
like-
packets and stuff of drink mix are kind of.
But the whole
thing.
point
Already a thing, yeah.
But the whole point is that you then don't have the plastic bottle that you throw away because it's then like a more eco-friendly
yeah,
version.
when you're in the military and you're trying to evade or you're just out in the wilderness, you don't have trash cans, and so you could just have one thing that you have to worry about rather than individual packets. That you, not that it's a huge issue, I think,
Yeah.
but it is.
But
cool.
like, even if they could do something like that, like these cups, that the tablets in the bottom maybe don't necessarily change the flavor, but if they were like a water purification tablet that was printed into the bottom of the cup that they could keep in their packs, like that would be an interesting thing. So then it's just in the cup, and you put the water in the cup, and then it's
already ready to go.
It's ready to go once it's done fizzing. So like that's kind of an interesting kind of thing. But
it's cool. There's other flavors too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you just hit shop, they have like a green tea with lemon, berry blast.
Tropical punch. I bet that one would be good.
Those are all the new ones, but yeah, they do have a few other ones. So
Pucker up brain boost.
yeah, like a bunch of, they have like a margarita one, tropical, nerdy lemon tea. Like those are ones that like I didn't even know existed yet. So
They've got cool
they
hats.
already have ones that you can add like alcohol to if you want to. But yeah, it was just kind of neat. Something new that I like hadn't seen before. Okay, yes. It's a Latin word, okay? God. You just keep zooming in on cum.
Yes. All right, what's our next thing here?
Your next thing, guys, Justice League. Snyder Cut. There's a freaking trailer, my guy.
Actual trailer.
Wow.
Should we watch the original one and then watch this one?
No, it doesn't do a whole lot for you in terms of like telling you a plot. It's like a teaser clip more than anything.
Okay.
Like it introduces the new villain.
I'll say that I'm kind of excited for this because I liked the guy who plays Superman.
I like Henry Cavill.
Yeah. I honestly didn't hate Ben Affleck as Batman. I understand he was he was a different kind of Batman.
Yeah.
Like for the Batman that they were playing, he was a Batman who's already been Batman for a while.
Like an older Batman. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I couldn't understand why. I mean, I definitely would never have ever chosen Ben Affleck, but I don't think he did horrible.
No.
Bane? I haven't heard that name in years.
And yeah, like I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and
so they have
Jason Momoa.
They have more misses, I'd say, than Marvel, but I think that they have the capability of becoming,
Like I think Zack Snyder set up the casting from this film to be like good, like character choices, because obviously Wonder Woman then did great, and so did Aquaman. It was just
I liked the darker undertones because Marvel already gives me everything I need in the superhero movies, but the only thing they don't really touch on is the darker side of it. Or if they do, it's more of a lighthearted, play on it. We don't see the destruction as much.
I mean, we kind of do.
You do, but there's there's like one-liners and clips. And
the only time that was ever an issue was like
with New York.
The Sokovia Accords, like that lady. Like that's the only time that you really see the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
Like we see tons of damage get done for sure.
Yeah,
but like it just wasn't. It's more lighthearted.
It's not as impactful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the stamp, and then
yeah, but like in Man of Steel,
yes, like when all the movies culminated to that moment, like all 20 or whatever.
Yeah,
so it took them 20 movies to finally do something like that, and then they erased it.
Yeah,
as if it didn't happen.
But like in Man of Steel, like when the city basically just gets completely like decimated, and like they don't show it then thriving 6 months later. Like,
I just feel like Marvel, it took them all that time to work up to Endgame and shit, but with the dark undertones for that, they fucking earned it. They earned that shit. I mean, so many movies they pumped out backstory to get there. I feel like they really rushed Justice League, and I like the character choices besides Batman, but. If they had taken a little bit more time, just a little bit more time,
so too. Yeah.
They could have done something really good.
I think they rushed it, and the reason that I didn't necessarily mind it is because it was different than, okay, we already know we're to get a Superman movie now, a Batman movie, and it's going to do the same thing as the Avengers. So them going right out the gate trying to pump out a Justice League and get this, because they have tons of superheroes.
Oh yeah.
I'm not totally against it to just kind of get there.
The movie just felt incoherent.
They just failed on the story.
Maybe incohesive. Like, I didn't.
Like, for instance, Doomsday. Like, he's such a pivotal enemy because he's the one thing that really kills Superman. But he was at the very end of of Batman vs Superman, and then he kills him in that movie, like in the very end. That's it, which I thought was kind of. It just felt rushed. Like that's a moment where you felt the rush.
Yeah.
Or like the Martha. Like I understand like why he would maybe see him as a more of a human when you hear like, oh, he's got a mom. The mom's the same as his mom, and you know that he lost his mom. And like you could kind of, I see where he was trying to go, but it still was not delivered. It still didn't warrant. I mean, him being on top of him at that point, ready to kill him, and that's what stopped. He should have had a little bit more doubt, I think, before then.
Yeah.
So at the point, he was just a killing machine, getting to Superman and killing him. That's all he was.
Right.
And
yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. Let's watch this and see what's different.
The bell's already been rung. And they've heard it. Out in the dark, among the stars.
Dark side.
Now, the god is dead.
Only on HBO Max.
Yeah, we knew that.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey guys, thought I might crash your little watch party.
Look at him with his little gaming headset.
I have a question that is the mother of all our questions as a fandom. When will you release the Snyder Cut?
There it is.
Yes.
There it is. It's a hard question. I don't know. What do you think, Henry?
I reckon you should show it.
We're doing it. So get ready.
Oh my god.
I mean, what does it say though about a movie like when all of the actors in it want you to release the other cut? Like, you know what I mean?
Quit
Like,
fucking around.
I think there's precedent for it because we've got Sonic, where if that had released the way that the trailer
God, it
had
would have
it,
been so bad.
it would have been awful.
Would have
But
been horrible. What are you doing?
When they came out with the new one, I'm not gonna say when I
It
have
was
the
good.
movie, I bought it. I liked it.
It's good.
Like it wasn't as bad
was
as
cute.
what it could have been.
Yeah.
It definitely was cheesy, and you know what?
But you know what?
It's a
It's
kids
Sonic.
movie. I mean, at the end of the day, it was
It's
aimed for
based
kids.
on a freaking like lightning blue hedgehog.
Yeah.
Who just says gotta go fast? Like, I mean,
Meow.
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 So,
God, I want to see like Sonic meets like Stitch. You know what I mean?
so I'd say the only real clip we got there was just Gal Gadot,
Introducing Darkseid.
yeah, staring at Darkseid's picture on a wall. So
But
I don't think we're going to see him at all, really, though. In this,
No.
more of a kind of like Thanos at the end of Avengers, like
maybe. I mean, they're
like oh, here he comes, which we already know.
from
he's
everything
coming.
I've read, like he's the new big baddie in the film.
I don't know how they could cut out.
No, they're refilming. They're like adding additional stuff. Like they're calling actors back to refilm stuff.
But there's no way because the
I don't know.
main
what I
enemy on
heard.
that was.
Unless
Are you gonna get rid of him?
well,
and just,
unless his plan was to have Darkseid as the villain,
Darkseid,
and then it got changed
what I
when
understand is like the number one baddie. To throw him at the very beginning.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like,
I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool to see him and then like, you know, they won't necessarily kill him in this. You know,
no.
maybe he'll come
like
back
a temporary,
later,
yeah.
you know, and do some actual damage. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to reshoot enough to make it sense to have
Well,
Darkseid.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know exactly how much Snyder has anyway. Like, what his film actually looked like. We don't know how much Joss Whedon reshot.
I think that a lot of people hated that movie, so they just called for the Snyder Cut because he mentioned it.
I mean, he has
And
it.
like, yeah, but like of course he has it. He helped direct it. Or
No,
he did,
like he took that cut with him. He has it like on a USB drive. Like,
right, but there's no way that they changed that. I
don't know
that movie that much
'Cause it got
to
delayed so
introduce a whole
much.
new enemy.
maybe it got delayed so much though. Like when it was coming out. I don't know.
I don't see
I'm
it.
intrigued.
Because I don't know if they'll count this as which one will count towards. I think this is just because the fans want it. And no, here you go. Here you can have this, but this isn't the real.
I don't know. I think if that was the case, they would have just released it a long time ago, like in its rawest form. I don't think anybody would have really cared. But I think the
If I had to
fact
guess, it won't be too much different. I think
I don't
that there'll be some things in there that we haven't seen, but overall, I think the overall tone of the movie will be pretty much the same.
I don't know. I'm intrigued though.
Because at this point, none of them are together, so you're still gonna have that first hour of the movie where Batman is trying to get all these guys together.
I think the thing that hurt them with
Superman's
this,
still dead. Like,
I think the thing that hurt them with Justice League to begin with is that everybody knows who Batman is, everybody knows who the Flash is, everybody knows who Superman is, but then you kind of threw in Aquaman and Wonder Woman that like haven't really been portrayed in film a lot, you know?
modern day, at least.
In modern day film. I mean, like Wonder Woman had like it's like animated stuff a while back, and
Like, I know who Wonder Woman is, but I didn't know much about her backstory.
Exactly.
Like back in the day when those movies were prevalent, and if I read
People
more
read the
like
comics, like,
for
yeah.
sure, yeah, it would make sense. But you know,
and I think for me that's always been DC's drawback is they rely so heavily on their audience that reads the comics that the movies I don't like from them is when they just start. You know, they don't give you that kind of character development that I got from Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Like you which is why everybody likes Marvel, because you come to let you
each one has
you have an
Captain
emotional
America
connection.
or just Iron Man, where it's he's just a dude, or
Right.
it's Thor who is just a douchebag essentially, and then he becomes Thor. Really, like he's already Thor, but I mean he becomes the character we know as Thor by the end of it. Although he's the only one I'd say the direction of him changed dramatically once Ragnarok hit.
God, I loved it so much too.
For the better though, which is
So
nice.
great.
But that's like what I would say. Like I don't think they can do what they did with Thor with the Justice
No.
League movie. They can't. I don't think they could do that.
I think they should try to take more creative liberties with the characters, because people know Superman. People, you know, and with some of these Marvel characters, they take weird turns.
Yeah.
You don't really necessarily know what's going to happen next for the character because it's the MCU. It's like separate from the comics, and literally anything could really happen.
Yeah.
And I think that they need to settle on that more a little bit with the DCU and maybe take characters in weird directions.
Yeah. DC, they almost try and like strictly adhere to the canon from their comics and stuff. That's like, but even like Marvel itself has so many different freaking timelines going on with all of their comics anyway, that at that point they're probably like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Like,
I think the DCU just needs more time to give to the characters, to, allow them to have the right to change in weird ways.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna give us something like if you were gonna give us Justice League first, and then try to introduce these characters into like a big, like if you wanted to do it kind of a reverse, like have a Justice League movie and then afterwards dissect each of the characters after the Justice League movie,
and then have like a second one.
that could be fine.
Yeah, I could be okay. Which is essentially what's
Because
happening.
again, like you said, we already know Batman, we know Superman, we know, and so giving a Justice League movie, we kind of go in knowing the major players, but then fleshing out what makes them separate from the comics and other movies that are out.
Yeah.
Do that within Justice League as well as their own movies.
Right.
Just because that's something different. Like that's if you're gonna do that, or if they just want to do the MCU way, I'd probably still like it. I wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
It's just.
And I think that might be their problem too, is it's like, they're like, well, we have to be different than the MCU. But their format works. So like,
the reason why I say that is because Shazam to me was like an example
I loved Shazam.
of them. And I would even say kind of like Aquaman even. It felt like more of an MCU movie.
which isn't a bad thing. Like
No, not at all. I love both of those movies.
Yeah,
but
no, I think even Shazam, it took a character that I think wasn't that widely known, and you know,
could have easily flopped as a movie.
yeah,
but
yeah, it's an
it was
Ant-Man
really
movie.
good.
Like for me, I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about Ant-Man, didn't give a shit about Ant-Man, but now I like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think that's what they need to do is work with characters that aren't that widely known, and the characters that are widely known, take them in directions that people aren't expecting.
Put them in cameos in these other movies. I'd rather that. Like I don't
Exactly.
need.
Yeah.
Like I like the fact that they made it like they didn't want to get too in depth with the Batman origin. Like that's like, and I'm fine with that because we just got that with.
I mean, then they did with the Spider-Man. They didn't really get too deep into his.
Yeah, it was
Because
origin.
Spider-Man's been done like
Exactly.
everybody
And that's-
knows.
yeah,
Okay,
it was literally
Uncle
just
Ben
done
dies
a year
and-
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they really with
then
what's
they-
his face, Andrew Garfield. And
Yeah, and before that, it was the Sam Raimi trilogy. So it was like everybody knows Uncle Ben dies. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh look, MJ, I'm Spider-Man now. So it's like
And I think that's one of the problems with the DCU because you know people know like, oh yeah, Superman. Yeah, okay. Like
he's an alien.
Oh,
They
yeah,
raised
okay.
him in Kansas. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
So that's what I'm saying. They need to take the characters in weird directions to give people
And, like,
something more about them. you
I
know?
understand having like doing Man of Steel the way they did. Like they kind of knew they were going to have him in a few different movies, you know, probably knew going in he was going to then be in Justice League. So I understand wanting to have like an origin story for that in order to set up Henry Cavill as the character. But like for
because
Batman,
it sets up the universe as a whole and
Right.
the tone of it.
but for like Batman at this point, we've had so many freaking Batmen. You know what I mean? Like every
We're gonna have another
possible dude in Hollywood has played Batman at one point or another. And it's like, I don't give a shit about Batman anymore. You know what I mean? So then in Batman movies, let's maybe introduce, like you said, some of the other kind of minor characters that aren't Catwoman for like the 18th time. You know,
Or
what I
like
mean?
what they were doing, like what Sony is doing right now with the enemies of like you got Morbius and Venom. Like I actually think that's dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
cool.
So I mean, the DC has tons of great villains that they could do that with. They have a Suicide Squad, which was a fucking like
Fucking
the
disaster.
what's her name that plays Harley Quinn?
Oh, Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she is
She
awesome.
did a good job.
I mean, it was more of the directing of the movie. I think of her new one, Birds of Prey, that wasn't like
Oof. Yeah.
that great, but I'd say her as Harley Quinn is a
It's
really
good.
good casting choice.
I agree.
But like,
And like the direction that like they took, like Jared Leto's Joker was like,
well, that was them trying something different, and I didn't necessarily hate him. It's just he was really cringy.
yeah,
like,
it was rough. Yeah.
compared to everyone else, like with the tone of the movie, and then him, he was too
Happy?
Instagrammy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the new Joker movie though.
The new Joker movie is an example of perfection. Like, but they kind of isolated it in
Yeah.
a way. But
To
like
be
you knew
like-
it was, you know, the Joker-esque. Like we don't even know if that was really him.
No, I think they pretty much nailed down that it's just like a precursor to the actual Joker.
But what I liked about that was it was a standalone thing. It was something about a character that we had never really seen before, taking it a sort of, you know,
Different way.
yeah.
It's the Star Wars example. It's how I want Star Wars stuff, but I don't give a shit about the Skywalkers anymore.
Like
Yeah.
when they did Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One was a perfect example. Even though I would Rogue One was one of my favorite ones, but again, that still had to directly tie into the movie. The Mandalorian, however,
It's brand new.
that's like taking on something new. Like the movies impacted like what happened in that universe. Sure, that makes sense, but
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to. You know, that's one thing I liked about Batman vs Superman. If I had to say something, was that you saw the fight between Superman and
Batman.
the General Zod,
Yeah.
and you saw the impact that had on Batman. But we never once saw him during Man of Steel.
Yeah.
So you know that part I thought was cool, and I could kind of understand why it would make him mad. At the same time, though, I mean, Superman is trying to save everyone, so it's not like Superman just went in there and fucked his building up and then left.
Right.
Like, he obviously was
He did
fighting
on
somebody.
purpose, like-
Yeah. So, but yeah,
Like, did you not see everything else? Like, you know.
yeah. That's like the only thing that was destroyed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But yeah.
all right, I think we leave it at that, right? I mean, do you really want to talk about this?
Not really.
Yeah, we can.
We can save that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it has been a blast.
On this wonderful Father's Day.
Yeah, we went all over the place.
We really
I
did.
don't even remember what we talked about first.
We just talked about Father's
Hold
Day, I
on,
think,
who's this
right?
guy? What up, dude?
What?
Packages, designer packages. We left it sort of open-ended. It can be weird. It can be something you might want to buy. So hopefully we'll find some interesting and fun cars to talk about today. And we'll let...
Cars?
This is just playing in the background on this
Why?
article. I don't know. Like,
Hit read more. Find out what it is.
I don't want to. It's probably a virus.
Wait, something oozes? What?
Nope. I'm not going to look at it.
Do it.
I know we said we're going to be a more scheduled thing, but of course we didn't have one last week, and that's because life got in the way. But you know, I make no promises for the future.
That's how you do it.
There you go.
Should be very vague about it.
We may or may not be back.
I don't know.
Well, not that vague.
Like
we will be back, but
we may
when?
never release an episode again.
There
we
you
may,
go, Alex.
We may will.
We will be back, but when is the question?
In the near future.
God. Time is a construct.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Emily?
No.
Perfect. All right. Well,
No?
tell you what, tag your it.
Tagger it.
Tagger it.
Tag your it.
You know, when we have cameras in here, you're not gonna be able to pull this shit over. Squad of law.